All right, hi, it's Steve. I'm a little early, and before Roxy does her thing, I thought I would step in real quick and say it's obvious there's not a whole lot left to do on this plane, so it's going to be finished very very soon. Not this week, but most likely next week, the 9th. So, and then all that's left would be to test fly it, and I'm thinking maybe doing a remote August Saturday, August 15th, about 2 p.m. Central Time. So if you're in northern Illinois, somewhere close to where I-90 and Fox River cross, if you're interested in joining me on a live remote as we test fly this 15-year-old project, let me know. Say something in the comments or send me an email. My email address is in the description, or if it's not in the description, it's definitely in the about me, the information on my channel main page. So yeah, it'd be great if some of you could make it. And what I think I'll do is record the trial and then edit it all together, and then just play back the edit live the next Sunday, the 16th. So bring your cameras, record the event, email them to me. I'll stitch it all together, and then not actually do a premiere, but probably just play it live, and we can chat and talk about the last 36 weeks or so. Alright, I've already gone past. I'm a minute late, so that's appropriate. And yeah, let's see what Roxy has to say.
Hi, I am Roxy. I am here to ask you to do something for Steve 64. Can you watch as much of the video that you can? Then, before you leave a comment. Make it a critique, a constructive criticism. Thanks. Oh, he's about to start.
Foxtrot Tango Delta. No, Foxtrot Delta Tango. Oh, right. Negative 11.1, right where I should be. Right, you got a little confused on on my views and such. Things kind of got out of place. And I want to turn this off. There we go. I've only been doing this more times than I can count, and you'd think I'd know what order to turn things on and off. But anyhow, hi, I'm Steve6464. This is season 13 of Let's Build This up, part 34, finishing a 15-year-old project. And there she is, the balsa wood Sopwith Camel rubber motor airplane that we've been working on for the last 34 weeks. Most likely we'll only have 2 more episodes before it's finished, and maybe the Saturday after the 9th, maybe test fly it. Yeah, so hi, and before we get started, let's review. I left my microphone on all the time. Good thing I didn't say anything naughty. Alright, let's switch scenes. And take a few minutes to adjust the cameras and then filter the thinner and all that other happy horse setup stuff. Alright, so this is the main camera. I think the background image. Alright, and then this is the upper right. And mess around of this earlier. Not much I can do with the camera at the back of the table. Alright, yes, we're here, working on the plane. Okay. So, next is our paint thinners, filtering them. This one was our final wash. This was our first wash. And here's our filter. Moving around now. Tools are behind me. Get some coffee filters. Alright. Fold in half, fold in quarters. Fold that up. Right. Inserts into funnel. And pour in filter. Alright. Fair amount of sediment. Alright. Cap this. This will get a warm, soapy rinse later on. Okay. Toss that out. Cap our filtered. First wash. Rinse and repeat. There's a second jar. Our second wash. Pour and filter. Second wash. Not as much sediment, but it did settle. And that will get a warm, soapy wash later on. Get rid of our filter. Set our funnel aside. Cap this up. Dry up our spillage. Right. Okay, so today we are just touching up the paint, putting the decals on. And that's about it. I don't even know if we'll make a full 2 hours. And I decided all the damage I did last week to fix the problem that I lost the rubber motor, I'm going to leave that. One, this will make it lighter. And two, if I ever need to go in and replace that rubber motor, I already have some access. Alright, so I want to touch up the white paint. Hit the spots that we want to get black. And then touch up the silver paint where I overpainted with the white. And then we will put the decals on. And next week we will work on balancing the plane. Alright, so I need the brushes. We have silver paint, we got black paint. Where is the white paint? Where's the white paint? And bamboo forks for the mixing. And I don't think I'm going to pour this out into the mixing pellet, because I'm not going to be using the bigger brushes. I'm using brushes with smaller tips. That's what we call it. And we have the hubcap to go back onto it. So. Maybe if I work very diligently, we will get 2 hours out of this, but I doubt it. So, touching up the kidney-shaped white area. Well, that was too much paint on the brush. Good. Fortunately, it did not land on. Well, I do have a drip on the land here. Just before that sets, see if we can wipe that off. Dry towel. Dry up some of the paint in it that I just spread to clean up the drips. And let's get back. Do it again. Don't turn me around. That's what I get for trying to manipulate the plane and hold the paintbrush at the same time. I am working on the planes. Left side. The planes. Port side. And if I'm doing that wrong, please correct me. Alright, I think I have got that all taken care of. So let's switch the steerboard side. Starboard. I don't know what that is, but it's staying. I thought this side was worse off than the other. It doesn't look all that. Good thing the light's almost empty. That would have been a mess. I don't see any more spots where I can put white. So let's clean this up. So that brush will get first wash thinner. Second wash thinner. Paper towel dried. I see there's 3 viewers. Is that you, Roy? It's not Roy, or if it is Roy, say hi in the chat. Thank you for stopping by. Alright, put this with the other stuff that needs to be washed later. Alright, I think I am going to do the silver touch up next. No, what I'm going to do is the black touch up, because not all the black touch up is touch up. It's first time. But I am going to do paint the black that's in the white area last. to allow the white paint to dry a bit, and maybe we won't have the bleed through as bad, or at all. Alright, so there's 3 places on the plane that the box said are black. Well, actually 6, 3 on each side. This little square, this thing, and then the square thing here. The round, the square, and the round thing. So let's start. Start up here. Thinking this square black. Something's wrong with that silver. It doesn't really seem to be drying. It's still sticky, and I got some silver paint in my hand. Fail in that part. Can't go through the window. What's that plastic there? Alright, so let's do the other side. Square piece. Now that might be easier to be seen. Well, I seem to be sloppier on this side than on the other. So we'll have more silver to touch up. That's all. Alright, now for the round thing. Thinking it's exhaust. But it could almost be anything. Trying to dry my brush a bit so I can pick up some of this village here. Alright, now the other side. Did you know I got a dot of black onto that white, really small. And it hit what looks like it's supposed to be a rivet or a bolt. Okay. Now for the fun part. Painting the part that is on the white. Oh, Mr. 3 left. Goodbye, Mr. 3. Or is it Mrs. 3? Maybe it's a Mrs. 3. Or Ms. 3. Or Miss 3. What 3 did I miss? Oh man. I'm getting sloppy on the starboard side here. I'm gonna have to come back with the white on this side. And silver. Oh, silver's the next. So that's all the black. Clean off my cap and top to my jar. Tighten that up. Put things away. First wash. Brush. Second wash. Brush. Dry things off. Set it aside for a warm, soapy bath. Later. Alright, silver touch-up time. Shake that with silver, mix it up. Break the plane while we're at it. $34 weeks and 15 years down the drain. Let's see if we can cut into this. I get a good view angle on it to view it. It's not the best angle to paint at. When I get a good angle to paint at, it's not a good view to see. The other side. Yep. This one needs a lot more touching up. Painting on this right side is so much more difficult. Would it be better if I was left-handed? Oh, I needed this white touch-up too, don't I? Alright, as far as I can tell, that is all the silver paint we need. But I do need to touch up. Oh, and then silver on the white and black on the white on this side. So we will let that sit just a bit. See, look. our brush. First wash. Second wash. Set this aside for more soapy water. Cover this up. Throw this out. I feel the need for a new paper towel to dry my hands. And in the meantime then, let's get a drink. And let's re-glue the hubcap back on. What if I turn this upside down? Right. The wheels will be on top. The wheel we want to work on will be facing the main camera, and our hubcap and our glue put some glue in the center in case it hits that. It can glue itself to that as well. I guess that would be the axle. There we go. Alright. We do have some brown touch up to work on. If I can find it. This might be the brown. Yep, this is the brown. I'm not too concerned anymore with saving that toothpick. Let's use an old brush for this. There we go. And here we go. As well. Just kind of looking for spots that could use some brown. Probably could use some touch up on the camouflage. But that's not going to happen. Well, Roy Brown and the machine guns must be glued in tight. They're not falling out from being upside down. So that's a win. Okay. I think that's about as good as we're going to get with the brown. This cap is pretty clean. I can reuse some of these towels. I don't have to keep throwing them out. And I see why the cap to brown is so clean. Pad here. Didn't get back. Okay. Excuse me. Okay. Next is bump. Let's play bump the camera. Oh, and I missed some black. All right, white. Looks like Purple Rush. Was it not? Oh, let's clean up our brown brush first. First wash. Did anything. Okay, so it's a little better. Second wash. touching up the white touch up. I am never gonna win on this, am I? It's always gonna be something more to touch up. Because I just got some white paint on my silver. At some point you just gotta say done, right? Reading the subtitles. At some point you gotta say done. And of course I spilled some ink thinner. Alright, we'll let that sit just a bit. Just long enough for me to, one, wash my hands, dry them really good, get some water and a tray to pour the water in, because decals you need to soak. And I probably should look up, it's been 50 years since I last done decals. Maybe I should look up how to deal with decals. So I am going to take a break. And I don't remember what the last be right back. I've used scene one. Let's go back to scene one. There we are. I think I want to use the space background be right back with the girls popping up. So I will be right back.
Moment, do not back. Oh!
Do not worry, Steve will be right back. We are having a moment.
Do not worry, Steve will be right back. We are having a moment. Oh.
We are having a moment. Do not worry, Steve will be right back. Oh, my!
Oh my, do not worry, Steve will be right back. We are having a moment.
Don't worry, Steve will be right back. We are having a moment. Oh my.
Oh, do not worry, Steve will be right back. We are having a moment.
I'm here for you, Steve. Remember, I'll be right here when you come back.
Oh, we are having a moment. Do not worry, Steve will be right back.
We are having a moment. Do not worry, Steve will be right back. Oh, I!
Do not worry, Steve will be right back. We are having a moment. Oh,
Do not worry, Steve will be right back. We are having a moment. Oh, my.
Do not worry, Steve will be right back. We are having a moment. Ooh, my.
Don't worry, Steve will be right back. We are having a moment. Oh my.
Oh my sweetie, we are definitely having a moment. Don't worry, Steve will be right back. Oh my.
Steve will be right back. Do not worry. We are having a moment. Oh my.
Do not worry, Steve will be right back. We are having a moment. Oh my.
Oh, my. We are having a moment. Do not worry, Steve will be right back.
Do not worry, Steve will be right back. We are having a moment. Oh.
Do not worry, Steve will be right back. We are having a moment. My?
We are having a moment. Do not worry, Steve will be right back. Oh.
Do not worry, Steve will be right back. We are having a moment.
Do not worry, Steve will be right back. We are having a moment. Oh.
We are having a moment. Do not worry, Steve will be right back. Oh, my.
Oh my, do not worry, Steve will be right back. We are having a moment.
Don't worry, Steve will be right back. We are having a moment. Oh my.
Oh, do not worry, Steve will be right back. We are having a moment.
I'm here for you, Steve. Remember, I'll be right here when you come back.
oh, we are having a moment. Do not worry, Steve will be right back.
We are having a moment. Do not worry, Steve will be right back. Oh, I!
Do not worry, Steve will be right back. We are having a moment. Oh,
Do not worry, Steve will be right back. We are having a moment. Oh, my.
Do not worry, Steve will be right back. We are having a moment. Ooh, my.
Don't worry, Steve will be right back. We are having a moment. Oh my.
Oh my sweetie, we are definitely having a moment. Don't worry, Steve will be right back. Oh my.
Steve will be right back. Do not worry. We are having a moment. Oh my.
Do not worry, Steve will be right back. We are having a moment. Oh my.
Oh my, we are having a moment. Do not worry, Steve will be right back.
Foxtrot Delta Tango. Foxtrot Delta Tango. 1, 2, 3. Can you hear me? There we go. Negative 11.1 decibels. Alright, I'm back. I got some water. I got a tray to pour it in. I can't find my scissors from the other week, so we'll have to use the trusty pocket knife, scissor attachment, ta-da, and what else? Guess that's it. Let's go back to scene 2. And let's get, oh, I was going to look up, yes, ask Copilot what he suggests for decals. Time since I use decals on a, well, any suggestions? Absolutely, Steve. Getting back into model decals after a long break can feel intimidating. Not really. But once you remember the rhythm, it becomes relaxing again. Here is a clear, practical step-by-step guide tailored for someone who already knows the basics but hasn't done it in a while. I'll also include a few non-obvious tricks that modern modelers use today. Things that don't exist or weren't common years ago. 1. Prepare the surface. Decals hate rough or matted surfaces. The whole thing is rough and matted surface. They sliver, bubble, or look cloudy when you want a smooth, glossy surface. Apply a light gloss. Yeah, no, that's not going to happen. 2. Cut the decals close to the artwork. Use a sharp hobby knife or scissors. Cut close to the printed edge. Avoid leaving large clear borders. This reduces silvering dramatically. 3. Use warm water, not cold. Warm water softens the decal film and helps it release faster, 10 to 15 seconds in the warm water. Let it sit on a paper towel until it slides easily. 4. Use setting solution. Modern decal magic. These didn't used to be common, but now they are, and I don't have any of that. Remove excess water and air. Use soft cotton swabs or makeup sponge. Roll gently, do not drag. Once dry, usually overnight, apply another gloss coat. That's not going to happen either. Modern tips you may not know. Decal softeners are stronger now. Clear coat, okay. If you want help, I can help you. Alright, so basically what I remember But I think I'm going to want my water tray not to be the same table as the work table. So let me grab this tray that I have off to the side that you don't ever see. You probably won't even see because of the camera angle, maybe. Bring that up here. Okay, water tray. Putting a towel down in case of spillage or splash out. I'm going to top down camera is going to be over the water tray. Pour in the water. That should be enough. I'm going to put a bed of dry paper towel down on my work area. Alright, let's get the decals and everything else crashing down. And of course they're on the bottom of the box. And here we go. And we're going to need the box, at least the box top, for placement reference. Nope. They're no good next, they don't show the top of it. I mean, okay. Instruction time. Oh, that doesn't show decal placement, and neither does that. Okay, put that aside. This one does it show decal placement? No, not on this side. Not on this side. There. Alright. This is what you get for forcing something out of a box with a bunch of stuff on top of it. When the best practice is to remove the stuff that's on top of it first. And it looks like I have decal placement. Anything else is locked with me. I found the scissors. Who'd have thought scissors would be in the toolbox? Since scissors are a sort of tool. Okay. See, I thought this was for the U-flight. That piece. I have decals that I don't see on the any of the finished photos or on the instructions. So there. So I wonder if any of my photographs of a real Sopwith Camel will show that. Oh, let me check. View, extra large. Okay, they show the decals on the fuselage, the rudder, and the wings. It does look like they have that. Oh no, that's the serial number, not the. So I'm guessing, yeah, that pretty much that barbell shape is just for when you do the you fly it. Waiting for Photoshop to open up. Alrighty, 2:17, so yeah, we'll probably get a full 2 hours out of this. Yeah, that's just serial number. And these 3 circles is on the fuselage. I do have a down. No, I don't have a down view. Looking for a good wing. Wing. Hello. And this view, yeah, it just shows the 3 circle on the wing. Part of it going into the ailerons. Now you can't see me do this. Alright, so one more place I want to look. And it's this color catalog. So let's see if they have, yeah, see that's what we're building. So let's see if they have a larger picture in here. Oh, all right, on top and yeah, one here, and in this picture they do have that barbell one. So I guess it depends on how I feel. And do I have where do these L's go? This one doesn't show it. But the box top does. Looks like the L goes. Looks like the L goes behind the pilot and before the 3 circles. And I have this AF0, which I'm guessing is like the serial number, the call number, which probably would go where they want the barbell. All right, well, let's start with these. And we'll use scissors and not knife. Cut as close to the artwork. What I'm going to do is just a quick cut just to separate it from the sheet. Right. And remove the plane in position. Cut as close throw out the trash and duh. I saw it. Oh, yeah, oh, here. This is a good top view. Right here. So actually it looks like this rib, and it's close to the front, you know, maybe to like about here. Alright. Stick this in the water. Water could have been a little warmer. Could have had a little more water. So what I'm going to do after I put this one on is take another break, get some more water, a little warmer water to warm this up. Dab off the excess. And it's not separating. Alright, let's soak it a little more. I mean, these are old. Alright, they're easily 15 years old. There we go. Gently. Alright, so the second rib, I just tore it in there. You know what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this really big brush that I haven't used yet, This really big brush I haven't used yet. Soak it. And then brush it. And here's hoping that it will stick. Interesting. There, right here. Dab up. I thought that was transparent. So when I cut the next one out, I'm going to have to be even closer. Alright, so like I promised, I come back scene 1, and this time we'll use Roxy will learn some, I'll just say Steve will be right back in some other languages. Alright, be right back.
Hi, I am Roxy. Just hanging out in the lobby getting some popcorn. Do not worry, Steve 6464 will be right back.
Älä huoli, Steve 6464 tulee kohta takaisin.
Moenie bekommerd wees nie. Stef 6464 sal nou terug wees.
አይጨነቁ ስቲቭ 6464 ወዲያውኑ ይመለሳል። Ne boj se, Steve 6464 se hned vrátí. Es que skatu stebe sei lau hirurogeita lau laster itzuliko da. Huwag mag-alala.
Delta Tango. Foxtrot Delta Tango. 1, 2, 3. Can you hear me? 11.1 negative decibels. There we go. Sorry about that. Really not much to hear other than you could probably see everything I was narrating. Really didn't need narrating. So let's get back to it. Let's see if it will separate. Yep. Separates really nice. Second rib. And top or front. Alright, let's wet brush that down. There's something that I can only describe as a scab right there. I don't want to try too hard to get that off, as I might ruin the decal. If I work a little with the wet brush, it's coming up. And yes, it's scratch. It is still sealable, but I don't think it's going to be as noticeable as if it were. I don't know, white or something. Of course, it's darker color. Even the green or the brown underneath that would probably be better than the light blue shining through, but okay. So, buttons on your underwear. Alright, so far here's the bottom, the top, the top. If I can turn it this way. Oops, too far. Okay. The top. Next comes the L. And where did I see the L? So the L goes behind the pilot. I have large L and small L. Note, these decals are not fuel proof. For gas-powered models, apply a coat of fuel proof over the decals after application. First, I'm going to rough cut a small L. What the hell? Alright, and see how that looks on the plane. I get a feeling the large L's are just too big. Yeah, the larger one would be way too big. I don't know where they intended to put the larger one. Alright. So let's close cut the L. It is so light, so matches the color of the base material. And it's a surf font. So I got these little knobs to cut around. The dogs are getting restless. Alright, that's as close as I dare get. So this. Is there some way I can have this on the side? Nope. Nope. Let's see if this is ready to peel off. Careful. Careful. Okay. It folded, it didn't tear. And that would be terrible if it did. This is one of those things where 3 hands would be nice. Alright, so there's like this little rib right here that I'm going to lean it against, and then a little rib on the bottom. Let me get my wet brush. See if we can't Okay. And dry this up. And you can't see anything I'm doing. All right, the other side. The steerboard side. So the L is going to go the back of the L is going to go here, and the bottom of the L is going to go here. Alright, and then let's rough cut this. Oh, the bottom of the L, this part right here doesn't have a surf. And we don't want to cut into the decal either. You know, I would be a bit surprised if we don't go over the 2 hours. And you know what? You don't have to put all the decals on today. We can save some for next week. Well, I would like to get as many done today so we don't run into a reverse. Alright. Because we want to be done with this so we can go do the live remote Saturday the 15th. I wonder if there's supposed to be decals on the elevator. See, I just see the rudder and the fuselage. I got more decals than I possibly could use. just instructions. But it doesn't say anything about decals, and it doesn't, the instructions don't show any decals on the elevator. So yes, Darth Vader's aunt doesn't get any decals. Slide right off. I can't see. Fresh out of cover. Mortgage up to here. Don't pass the plate, folks. Don't pass the cup. I figure when you're down and out, like a rosebud. High on the vine, never be lost, but take a tip from mine. I'm a little bit short in the elbow room, but let me get me some, and look out, damn it, here. Okay, I'm going to have to wet brush that first L. What the L? What the L? And then dab it dry. And yeah, you missed all that because the wind's in the way. Alright, then next is the smaller 3-circle. And that goes somewhere generally in this general vicinity. Looks like it sits on the bottom. Was it better here or here? Now let's try it. Cut it here. Can I do it here? Yeah, I can do it here. Do it here. Here. Steve is trying to cut. Come see Steve try to cut the decal out nicely. Well, 12-year-old Steve would not have tried to get this close. But we are not 12-year-old Steve. And yes, I said we. 3:06, so we are in the going over the 2 hours. Wunderbar. Okay, let's wet that general area. So I'm going to put it here, which is going here. Move this slide off. We will put it, there's a rib right here. We put it on the bottom and put it on the rib. Right like that. Excuse me. And we'll wet brush the air and water pockets out of it. And dab to dry. And then fix the L on this side. What the L? Stay. It does say, you know, dry overnight. So. Until overnight happens, I guess we should be extra careful with the decals. Rough cut. Close cut. Trying not to cut into the decal, Steve. If you come close a couple of times, if not actually in it, but not deep enough to not make it look round. Okay. Clean it up. Soak. Soak. Alright. Wet this area. This rib and the bottom of the plane is where it's going to go. That one's being stubborn. The water's starting to cool down too. There we go. Alright. This rib and the bottom of the plane. Right like that. And then we'll wet brush the air bubbles, the water bubbles out. Oh, there it is. I didn't think I had thrown this out. To have it dry. Okay. Clean up a bit. Let's do the rudder. Bang. So, this one is the starboard, this one is the port. And we'll do starboard side first. Rough cut. All right, fine cut. Soak, clean up, wet the area. Nope, it won't. Wet the area. Let it soak a bit more. I really need to get a working clock. I have a clock, but the battery hog drains the battery. Alright, that pulled off nicely. It's a big decal, so it should be nice and easy to use. And it's bigger. It's bigger than the area I'm trying to put it on. So we'll push it forward as far as we can before it wrinkles. We'll wet brush it. I suppose next week when this is dried, we'll have to trim off the axis. And the axis. We don't want any axis in here, or we'd have to shoot them down. Alright, and now we do the port side. Jesus Christ. These valves are going to be the death of me. I don't even remember touching them. Oh, damn it. And they're going all over the place. So I hope this one, when it dries next week, actually still sticks. On one hand, this is going easier than when I was 12, doing this with model airplanes. But on the other hand, it's not going as smooth as it did when I was 12. Figure that out. Maybe I didn't care as much when I was 12. Maybe I wasn't as persnickety at 12 as I am at 62. Alright, rough cut the rudder, the starboard the port side. Port and starboard. It's not starboard, port. Okay, I'm going to cut this as close to the blue as I can get. I'm actually cutting into the blue. Trim around the decal itself as close as I can get. Oh, it probably doesn't matter, because it's way bigger than what it's going on. Wet. The application area. I probably should come this way with the camera now that we're almost done for the day. Come a little more forward with it. All right, let's see if we can separate this from the backing. Yep, here it goes. And quiet. Keep it vertical. Okay, let that sit. You know, I'm not going to put any more decals on. The decals with the numbers and letters don't match up to the numbers and letters on the rudder. And I am not doing the U-flat, so I don't need the decals for that. I think that was just there to help strengthen the area. Where the holes would go in for the strings. But I do have two of them. Yeah, but no, I'm done. I ain't putting any more decals. No more decals. No more decals, no more E-cals, no more F-cals. I am done. Do some quick cleanup before I say goodbye. And yes, before I say goodbye, let me adjust. Damn it. Let me adjust the top-down camera. Unless we don't want to do rudder right from the way. Let me adjust this camera. Alright, something like that for next week. Probably even adjust it again next week when I start. Alright, let me roll back to the desk, have a drink. Oops, this way. Here I am. Hi. Haven't seen you for the last 2 hours. Hi. How's everybody? Alright, switch scenes. Go back to the main scene, scene 1. You've seen one, you've seen them all. Alright, so thank you for making it this far in the video. If you missed the very open before Roxy, then you know I am planning a live remote Saturday, October 15th about 2 in the afternoon. If you're in northern Illinois, not too far from where I-90 crosses the river, the Fox River, you should try and find me. I will be at Wing Park in Elgin, not the golf course. I don't think they'd want balsa wood airplanes being thrown around as golfers are trying to play. But no, there's a park just to the west of the golf course. It's the same parking lot. Come look for me. That will be August 15th, Saturday, 2 p.m. Central Time. Wing Park in Elgin. Hope to see you then. Otherwise, have a good day. Be safe. Be a friend to someone who needs a friend. And the last thing I have to say is,
look, an echo chamber of derp. Derp, 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 derp.
Derp, 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 derp.
Derp, 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 derp. Derp, 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 derp. Derp, 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 derp,
Gravity is not a force.
Jerp, 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 jerp.